It's on. I don't know why. I don't know why you couldn't hear anything. Oh, there we go. There you go. Just like that, it fixed it. Good, good. Perfect. Now you can hear me. All right. Well, the good news is all I was doing was just going over your teams, but you guys picked the teams, so I don't know if let me see here. Make sure that my settings are all good here on the camera. Real quick. Yep, settings look to be good. All right, it's go time. It is go time. We're going to be here for a long time. A long time. Here we go. Give me 1 second. I know. Hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. I just got a text message that's extremely important. So I'm going to step out of the room here for 1 second, guys, so I can make a call. I'm so sorry. Good Lord, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Don't want to watch. Don't want to watch. I was too late for your Dodgers. No, you weren't too late for your Dodgers. You got the Dodgers, Casey. If you're still here. If you're still here. I have you tagged for the Dodgers because you said that you would pay it as soon as you got paid. So hopefully that's still the case. If not, that's pretty crappy. But it is what it is. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. We are going to go through these as quick as we can and just go basically straight to color. We'll take out the two rookies, Colson, Elijah, AJ Smith, Shawver. There you go. Pack number 1, box number 1 is a Smith Shawver to the Braves out of 5. That's a good start. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. AJ Smith Shawver. Vladdy Guerrero on the tribute. I appreciate it, Casey. I trusted you that you would, so hopefully that's the case. That's all I can do. Sebastian and Kendall. Petey Crow and a Josue De Paula. Sway De Paula. You guys can probably go to bed and wake up tomorrow morning and I'll still be breaking. This same break. Oh. Cole Young and Big Mac. I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going to sleeve and top load a ton of these. Probably tomorrow myself, because by the time I'm done with this break, I'm probably not going to want to look at cards for a minute. Our first hit goes to the Bravos and a Hurston Waldrop jersey king. Hurston Waldrop. How about the Braves? 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on the Bravos. Johan and Jim Thome. This is when you need like an extra person just to open the packs for you. Brooks and Colt Keith and a Colt Emerson to the Mariners and Mr. Friedlander. 2 out of 79. 2 out of 79. Colt Emerson. Dalton Rushing to the Dodgers. On the Marvels insert. Mad Dog Maddox. Keishel, Brock Porter, Henry Davis. And a Daniel Espino to 25 to the Guardians. Espino to the Guardians. Go. Go. Noble Meyer. Colt. Rain Don Cone and a Marcelo Mayer to the Bo Sox. Unleashed. Yeah, not a bad start there for you, Andy. Take that. Take that for sure. Diego. Emmett Sheehan and a Wade Boggs to 199 to the Bo Sox. Bomb squad of Wade Boggs to 199. Noah, Adele, and Canseco to 199. Jose Canseco. Am I in this? I'm on that. You are? Actually, I don't know that you are, Miggy. I don't think you got. Yeah, you are. You got the Orioles. You are, Miggy. You got the Orioles. Maybe I forgot to tag you. Sorry if I did. Yep, you got them O's. Good spot to have. Tons of young bucks in here. All right, auto number 1 is a Josh Noth to 49 to the Brew Crew. Josh Noth to 49. 34 out of 49. Donnie Baseball, David Wright. Yeah, this is when you need somebody just to open all the packs for you. And then you just go. Kemp Alderman, Optic, and a Joe Torre explosion. Yeah, we can move on. I think I got some Sterling and Cosmic. Henry Davis to 275 that we will put up tomorrow. Hey, there you go. I appreciate it, Casey. I appreciate it, brother. 275 Henry Davis to the Pirates. I'm sure you'll get something. There's too many Dodgers to not get anything. Ellie, too many Dodgers. I say that. I probably shouldn't say that more than once, huh? The Guardians have already got an out of 25 and now an out of 199. Ralphie, go right to your hits. I got you. I got you. There's a Jackson for you. Yeah, I am doing that. Justin Crawford to the Phillies. Banner. The Dodgers game was bad, but man, they had so many chances. They had 2 innings in a row that I saw. I think that they loaded the bases. They scored two in one of them that I saw, or scored one run, or maybe it's two. Maybe they scored two. I don't know. Edgar explosion. They still had chances. I think that's probably the most likely scenario. I do. Noble Meyer to the Fish out of 75. Noble Meyer to the Fish out of 7.5. There you go. Ronnie and Nolan Ryan. Foil. See if we can find us another whammy. Termar, Evan Carter to the Rangers out of 149. Evan Carter to 149. And a Skeens finally. Our first Skeens. Hopefully we can hit at least a numbered auto Skeens. That'd be nice. Woo! Luis Angel. George Brett Silver and a Roman Anthony to 99 to the Bo Sox and Runyon. Bo Sox and Runyon. I need to pull this up on my phone. It's killing me that I can't see. Miggy said something and I can't see it. LGM, let's go Mets. Gotcha. I saw you said something, but it doesn't say what you said up there. It just says your name. That's it. Spacer. Kobe Mayo and Buster Posey explosion. Let's go Mets. Ooh, there's a nice one. Not that one. There you go. Another good one. To the Padres, a silver Leo DeVries. Don't mind me. I am just Miggy. Out of 99, 2 out of 99. Jace Young to the Tigers. Go Keppers, I believe. Yep, there you go, Keppers. Nice Jace. Interesting to see how the Tigers look next year. Uh, I think it's pitching really. I think that's really what it comes down to is pitching. I think the Dodgers just got a little better pitching. Tommy Troy to 99 to the D-Bags. Tommy Troy to 99. Sammy. No oil. Piazza. Jackson Merrill and Aiden Miller. Tez and Buster Posey. Sisler. We're going to Sisler. Everson Pereira. Good Lord. Sorry about that, guys. Out of 149, Emerson. There you go. A couple numbered cards for the Mariners out of that first box. There we have it. I need to get a box in here so I can just put all these base in there as I go. Makes my life a little easier. Yeah, box just for that. Right there. Right there. The Entos is doing well. He is doing well. You love to see it. It's so crazy. The guy that, gosh, who was that? Miggy, do you remember who the basketball player was that we were making fun of forever? Oh, it was Cheeseburger Eddie, Alexei Pokazevsky, whatever. And then you remember when that dude went nuts? You remember how many cards back in the day that we made die cuts out of Cheeseburger Eddie? And then all of a sudden his stuff was selling like crazy there for a minute. That's who it was. And then we were like, oh boy, you know how many die cuts we have of him out there that I cut up? And then I think that's really about the last time that I started or the last time that I was cutting cards. I think I learned my lessons. Snelling and Big Mac. That's right. We made a bunch of them Zelo 101s and they came back to haunt us. And I did a few of those with the Vientos, I thought. We were trashing on Vientos. Cam Collier and Jackson Holiday. Reggie Crawford to the Giants. Silver. An optic hollow of Reggie. Vladdy. No, base don't ship. No, sir. Heck no, base does not ship. All the rookies ship. Like all these rated rookies, or I'm sorry, rated prospects, they all ship. There's a Roderick to the Yankees. How about that? That's the black to 39, I believe. Yep, 3 out of 39. 3 out of 39. And a Drew Jones. And a Drew Jones. But yes, every prospect, every insert, everything other than your general base card that looks like that ships. Everything else. Like that, it's a hollow, so it ships. Jacob Wilson, Aurelvis Martinez prospects, Nolan Ryan, and a Francisco Alvarez. Whoa. Oh, not that. Put that one on the wrong stack. Carson, Dylan Head, Chase Davis, and Elian Soto to the Nats. Most of the inserts, like all of the Unleashed and the Bomb Squads, I will probably end up sleeving and top loading as well. Some of them I'll do right now, some of them I'll do later. Just so you know, but some of the other inserts I will not. I'll just sleeve, not top load. Miguel Blease to 149 to the Bo Sox. Miguel Blease to 149. Jim Tomey. To the Guardians, Tommy to 49, 18 out of 49. Optic Purple. Rest of the world, I give him a word to just become a nice. Nice, very nice. Yep, that's I'm gonna be a grandpa right before I'm 40. I'm 39 now. 39 now, but in December I will be a grandpa and I don't turn 40 until February, so and that's it. Without the kiddos, this hobby will go down pretty quick if there's no kiddos to take over. So Enrique Bradfield on the spotlight. You see a lot of that. I know my son, a lot of these base cards, the ones that I don't send to the school, Jaden gets them, my son, and then he'll end up playing with them and all that stuff. And then it's good though because he asks about sports just based on these cards. Like tonight, he asked me what I was opening. He asked me if I was opening wrestling tonight because wrestling was on TV. So he just assumed that I was opening wrestling tonight. Amador Felman, Chase Davis to the Cardinals out of 25. There we go. Nice Pandora of Chase out of 25 for Covalt. Very nice. 14 out of 25. We'll take that. Julian and an Austin Wells foil. Heel. Red, Carson Williams to the Rays for Drew out of 99. 19 of 99. 19 of 99 for Carson. Will Clark. Bubba, Justin, Pete Rose, silver. We got to, just because. Silver Pete. Can't believe he's gone, man. I don't know why. I did not see that coming. Another 19 out of 99, Nick Gonzalez. I just did not see Pete Rose dying. I didn't hear anything about his health declining or nothing. It's crazy. Wasn't expecting that at all. Colson, Jackson Merrill, and Nolan Ryan. Elijah, Sebastian Walcott. I wonder how long till he actually goes into the hall now. Drew Jones foil. I wonder if they let him into the hall now, because they said his lifetime he wouldn't be in. Well, now his life is over, so let the man in the Hall of Fame where he belongs. Crazy thing is, I don't think I've ever talked to a baseball fan that said that Pete Rose shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Ever. I've not ever talked to anybody that enjoys the game of baseball that says Pete Rose should not be in the Hall of Fame. Out of 199, Buster to the Giants. Dylan Head to the Pots. It's asinine that he was not in there. Dylan Lesko, not the Padre we want. We'll take any of the other four, just not this one. 10 out of 49, Dylan Lesko. Low numbered at least, but not who we're after on that team. Aiden Miller. I'd love to hit an Aiden Miller. I don't think I've hit an Aiden Miller auto yet. Yes, I agree with that wholeheartedly. And I don't keep up with the Giants at all. But Buster is just such a student of the game. Like he's one of those guys that you just knew the whole time he was playing that he was going to be a coach or an executive or GM or something. You knew that he was not going away from the game of baseball. Gabe Gonzalez to the Twinkies out of 275. And there's a few of those, right? Like, you know who I'm really shocked, and he may be, and I just don't know it, is Joe Mauer. Joe Mauer's another guy that I just thought would really excel as a coach or something. Robert Hassel to the Nats and TK out of 149. Heston Kjerstad unleashed. 2 minutes from the Hall. He should have been. He should have been, and he should have been throwing it right in their face every second of the day too. Pudge to 49. There we go. Milestones of Pudge. Yeah, I'm sure he went into the Hall of Fame. I was talking Schlenker. I was talking about being a coach or a GM or something along those lines. He's just another one of those guys that the whole time you were playing, you just knew that he was going to be some sort of ambassador or something. At least I thought that. Maybe not everybody, but I did. I sure did. Brando and Francisco Alvarez. Roderick and Kobe and Felton to the Mariners. Felton, Jersey King to the Mariners. Jay Buhner and a Johnny Bench. Lazaro and Yiddy. Hurston to 99. Sorry, to 199. 101 out of 199. To the Bravos. It's a low numbered one there. Rain and Kemp Alderman. Kyle Harrison. And a Kobe Mayo to 25. Kobe Mayo to 2-5 to the O's. Nice little hit there. Take that. Put that up there with old Chase. All right, so these are the prospect. These are all your rated prospects and inserts right here. Crazy as that looks, that's just from 2 boxes. So you're going to have 8 stacks that are this big. Yeah. Nick, what's up, buddy? Mr. Early Wine, how are you doing, sir? How are you feeling, more importantly? All right, here we go. Box number 3. We got a long way to go. Let's see. Let's see how many of you guys hang out this whole time, or how many go to bed and wake up tomorrow while I'm still ripping. This will be some serious dedication, or just a heck of a lot of boredness if you're able to sit here the whole time. Good, Nick. Love to hear it, buddy. We love to hear it. Chase Dolander and Rain Don Cone to the Doyers. Explosion of Rain. Prospect. Take that. Cello and Dylan Cruz and a Brady House silver. Otani did play. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that's an obvious no-brainer. If you don't think that Otani had anything to do with that, then it's solely because you're just a Dodgers fan and you don't want to believe it. But yeah, there's not a doubt, I don't think, in anybody's mind. And the thing is, the game of baseball needs Shohei more than Shohei needs the game of baseball. So they're going to do whatever they got to do to cover it up. They're fine with sweeping it under the rug. But if it was somebody other than Otani, they'd have threw the book at him. 10 out of 10, gold Pedro Martinez to the Nationals. Pedro, 10 out of 10, gold to the Nats. We will take that. And we'll throw it right there. Orlando Martinez, Marvel. Yep. It's the same thing with the steroid era. They've learned their lesson. MLB learned their lesson with the steroid era because they realized how close to going under the MLB truly was. And that steroid era saved it. There's a Skeens finally. It took us 3 boxes to hit a base Skeens. Really like McGonigal too. Really like him. He's making the move with Max. Like they're step for step. They played down in Lakeland together. Now they're playing for the Whitecaps together. McGonigal is a solid player. Max thinks highly of him too. Leo Sedan to Rafaela. And Nolan Ryan to the Angels out of 275. Nolan to 275. North and Drew. Hurston Waldrop again to 79. 31. There it is. 31 of 79. But yeah, I don't think that there's a doubt in anybody's mind that Shohei was definitely more involved than what they said. 100%. Colt Keith. Ethan Salas banners. Hurston and Ethan. Mikey Schmidt. Bino Optic and a Sal Frelick explosion. How you got to hit because there's only 3 base cards instead of 4. The Rangers, Owen White. Owen White. To the Rangers and Mark. Indy and Kyle Harrison. Mac Collin and Johan Santana. That dude was an absolute stud. Johan to 99. 39 of 99. I remember back when I was playing fantasy baseball, it was always a fight to get to Johan Santana. He was always like the #1 pitcher. I remember that, at least in my leagues and all those CBS Sportsline leagues. Grayson and Noelvi Marte to the Redlegs out of 149. Noelvi to 149. Bright and Zanatello. Miles Naylor optic and a poppy. Josue De Paula and Jackson. Chase Davis on the foil. To the Redbirds. Dodgers, Padres. It's fighting the parking lot, but it's the same as Tom Brady. Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of people that feel that same way about Machado. It's an attitude thing. He's one of those guys that you love him if he's on your team, but if he's not on your team, you hate him. And I think that's the perfect player right there. That is the absolute perfect player. You want somebody that isn't best friends with the entire world while you're playing. In my opinion, you want to have that competitive edge. And sometimes he takes it a little too far, but that's okay. 164 out of 199, Big Mac. That's it. That's exactly it, Z-Pile. I think you're dead nuts right on the money with that. I think he lost a boatload of money, and then he didn't lose any money at all. All right, here we go. Auto number 2 is a Miguel Bleece to the Bo Sox and Mr. Stevie Runyon. I think you are correct, Z-Pile. Miguel to the Bo Sox. Noelvi and Pete Rose back-to-back Reds. There's the 2 autos. Now we got to get to Austin Wells explosion. Should have a jersey in here somewhere. And that'll be all the hits, less the color. Dollander to 275 to the Rockies that always hit. For sure. Like I said, the MLB needs Ohtani more than Ohtani needs the MLB. So they are perfectly willing to shove that under the rug and pretend it never happened. Turn a blind eye. Because you can't have somebody that's constantly hurt like Trout be the face of the MLB anymore. It's got to be somebody. I guess it could be Mookie. I mean, Mookie could have been there. There's probably a couple guys, but the way that Ohtani has changed the trajectory of the game of baseball, being a pitcher and a hitter, and not just a pitcher and a hitter, a really good pitcher and a really good hitter, I think he's perfect for the face of the game. And because of that, the MLB is willing to, just like any other business, right? Like if you're a salesman, you work at a car dealership like me, you give your top seller a little more leniency than you give the normal salesman. The guy pushing out 30, 40 cars a month, you give him a little more leniency than you give the guy that's pushing out 7 or 8 cars. That's business. Zavala and A-Rod may not be the right business, but it's business. And it will always be business. You got to keep your big dogs happy. Omar Vizquel. At least in my opinion. That's the way I see it. And I'm okay that Major League Baseball did that. I have no problem with it. Just like, I mean, if that's the route that they wanted to do to keep baseball relevant, I'm fine with it. No, I am not, Zipo. I am not, but that's all I know. So it's an easy comparison for me. Miguel and Samuel. Brooks Lee to 199 to the Twinkies. 77 of 199. Ow. All right, last pack of box 3, I think. I don't know. I've already forgot what box. Johnny Bench, silver or hollow, and a Brando Maea to 99 for Drew. Brando to 99. I think this is number 3. Yeah. My base card stack says it's number 3. Here. With another Hail Mary tutty, huh? Oh boy. It's gonna be a good game. Yeah, that's what that call was. That call was about a fantasy. I don't. I shouldn't get into it, but I will. I'll tell you what. So it's a guy that runs one of my fantasy leagues, and it's a $500 league. So it's not just a free cheap league or whatever. It's a pretty expensive league. $500, $500 entry. And the guy that we're playing this week, we were up by like 8 points going into today, and he had James Cook in his flex spot. Well, he didn't take James Cook out of his flex spot, and then he tried to say that he did this automatic thing to where if Cook was ruled out, then it was supposed to put in the next best option for him, and he had Dalton Kincaid and their receiver Keon Coleman on his bench. And so he was under the understanding, based on the way that this rule was written or whatever, was that once Cook was ruled out, it would automatically put in the next highest rated guy, which would have been Dalton Kincaid because he was projected 9 points or something like that, and the other Keon was projected 8. But that's not the way it works. So he didn't put anybody in, and he kept Cook in his flex, and and Cook was obviously out, so he got 0 points. So we ended up winning. We won this week because of that. Well, that's what he kept texting me. He was like, dude, I got to talk to you for like 30 seconds. Got to talk to you for 30 seconds. And I already knew what it was about. Like, I knew what it was about. And that's why I stepped outside for that minute and a half or whatever. And I told him, I was like, I don't care what that dude says. He's the one that missed the boat. It's not my fault. Be there to correct your lineup in a $500 league. Be there. You shouldn't have that question mark. You should be able to take 10 seconds to make sure your guy's playing. I say he can get mad at me, he can get mad at you, he can get mad at anybody he wants, but that's a loss for him. Sorry. And he's got dual managers on his team, so he's got somebody else that could have managed his team too. So that means you're telling me that neither one of your guys that control your team was available for the last hour before the game started? Not my problem. Leo, all right, now that that's out of the way. Personally, I love college baseball. Oh no. Oh God, Casey. I can't deal with this again. Oh, I talk about college sports all the time. Yeah, TK, it's supposed to be like I've heard of the rule. Like it's in every league. You can turn it on. It's like League Assist Manager or something like that. It's like League Assist Manager. But the thing is they have to already be ruled out or something. I don't know. He was trying to explain it to me and I knew the rule that he was talking about because I had seen it previously. But again, I don't really care. It's not my fault. Out of 275. Like if it was a $20 league or a $50 league, I'm probably like, whatever, dude, I'll just take it. But I'm 2-3 in that league. I'm 2-3, and I need that win because that win puts us right back in a tie for first in our division. Believe it or not, it's a pretty competitive league. All the games are every week is like a 10 point give or take every week. There's Jackson. There you go, Miggy. Yeah, exactly. Him or his other manager, neither one of them. And that's a league I'm in. I'm in that league with Jeremy Phillips too. So I have two managers as well. So as soon as that game started, I literally sent Phillips a message and was like, "Dang, dude, we got lucky on this one." And then sure enough, Kincaid goes down there, caught like what? He caught a big pass or got I don't know, got a lot of yards or something. I don't know. Like, well, sucks to be that dude. Cards have anything? Yep, yep. You got a Chase Davis to 25. Mick Abel and Tyler Black. Gavin. Bruce Bochy. How about that? Diamond King of Bruce Bochy to the Rangers. Chase Davis, Pandora Auto to 25 so far for the Cardinals. And we are what? This is the fourth box. So we have a bunch to go. We got 12 boxes left. Robert Blake and Colson Montgomery to Tavis and the White Sox. You had to know we were going to hit a Colson, right? Just would not be a break without a Colson Montgomery auto. Brandon Fact. Ruben Yount to the Brew Crew out of 199. 93 out of 199. Larry Jones. Larry Chipper Jones. Josue Jackson. The big unit and an A-Rod to two. No, sorry, to 149. A-Rod to 149. To the Seattle Mariners and Mr. Friedlander. A-Rod to 149. Yeah, there's got to be. I would be absolutely shocked. I'd be shocked if there's only one, to be honest. They just got so many guys that sign. Ralphie and Poofles. But you never know. You just never know. I would be shocked, though. Poppy Jackson Merrill. Jackson Merrill hollow. Pink Velocity coming up. Buster Posey going back to the Giants out of 79. 3 out of 79. Buster Posey. Pink Velocity and a Chase Dolander to the Rockies. Expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this. Here we go. Mac Horvath. There we go. That's to my Rays. Sorry, it's to the Orioles here, but now he plays for my Rays. The only good prospects the Rays got. The only good prospect the Rays got for trading all their team. And because of that, I got to get him up here. Just because he's a Ray. Can't see him back there, but he's back there. Yachty better than Buster. I don't know about that. I don't know that I can get behind that. We could have an argument on that one. I don't think that's a laydown by any stretch of the imagination. Offensively, it's definitely Buster. But calling the game and throwing base runners out is probably Yachty. But it takes both to be good at the game of baseball. Waldrop, again, it's like our fourth numbered Waldrop. Offensively, it's 100% Buster. Not even close. McGonigal. Scotty Rowland to the Phillies finally on the board. Out of 149. 41 out of 149. Scotty. Dylan Cruz. Unleashed. Yeah, we could probably have us a good little debate about that, though, Kovault. Because Yachty is probably top 5. Probably a top 5 catcher. Slamming Sammy. 1 of 1. Look out. That's a 1 of 1. Sammy Sosa to the Cubbies. And Mark Allen. Wow. Atta baby, Mark. 1 of 1. That's sick. Yeah, defensively, I would say yes. You are correct defensively. I would not disagree with that. I think he's probably the best defensive catcher, maybe of all time. He might be the GOAT as far as that goes. But I would not consider him the all-around GOAT because there is an offensive side of the game as well. And he was not very good on that side. Jackson. Ethan Salas to the Pods. Slamming Sammy Sosa 101. I like that. Maybe I'm the only one that liked it, but I like it. Nonetheless, I like it. Jordan. Dalton. Owen Murphy. Samuel Zavala to the Pods before he got traded. 53 out of 199. Ooh, that's a good one too, Z-Pal. That's a really good one too, Pudge. Yeah. Yeah. That's another argument. I forgot about Pudge, Pedro, and Willie McCovey to the Giants. Let me ask you guys this. What are your thoughts on this? What about a catcher that moves to first base? Do you still consider them a catcher? What are your thoughts on that? Guys like Joe Mauer, Buster Posey, um, guys like that. What are your thoughts on that? Biggio, yeah, Biggio. There's a lot of catchers that move to first base to prolong their careers. So I don't know. Again, and that's why I'm asking you guys because I feel like it could go either way. Still a catcher? Okay. See, because my first inclination is to say no. Like you can't be considered the best catcher if you didn't play your entire career as a catcher. There's McGonigal to the Tigers. But to Fry's point, I mean, they're always a catcher, right? It works, but I guess for an argument's sake, how can you say that somebody's the best catcher if they spent the last 4 years of their career playing first base? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I can make it make sense in my head, but I don't know if it's coming out the right way. Ichiro career retrospective. Right. And I mean, a lot of that is it's longevity, right? It's putting the right things into your body, it's doing the right things in the off season to make sure your body's ready to go as being a catcher to take that beating for 140 games that you're going to play. I mean, no catcher is going to play all 162 games. That's just not going to happen. Or not in today's world, it's not going to happen. As a catcher are only things that can define that. Stats as a catcher. Yeah, so okay, all right. I like that too, Z Pal. I like that. So that means you just leave off the last 4 years of Buster Posey's career, and same thing with Joe Mauer. You just leave like you can't forget that they were catchers, though. You know what I mean? Like it's no, it's nothing like that. I don't think it's anything like that, Cobalt, because left field is not as grueling and demanding on your body as being a catcher. A catcher is a one of a kind position because of the toll that that position takes on your body every single day, squatting, bending down. I mean, you're throwing the ball every play. You're not throwing the ball five, six, 7 times a game. You're throwing the ball if a pitcher throws 300 pitches that game, you're throwing the ball 300 times. So I don't think you can't compare it to any traditional position. God bless Hurston again to 49. Yeah, I don't think we can have that argument with outfielders moving to infield or infield to outfield. I don't think, at least in my opinion. That would be a tough one for me. That would be a really tough one for me. But it's also tough for me to just forget the last 4 years of somebody's career because they were playing first base or because they became a DH or because they, whatever. Heston to 199. Having the lowest. Yeah, no. Again, Cobalt, you get no arguments from me. The only argument, and I think Z-Pal brought up a really good point, is Pudge. Um, Pudge is going to rival that, and JT Real Muto is really good too. I mean, he's not retired yet, so people aren't talking about him. But I think when it's all said and done, Real Muto is going to be up there as a very good all-around catcher. Offensively, defensively, calling the game. I mean, Real Muto's and he doesn't get talked about at all. Posada's another one, Jorge Posada. Can't stand the Yankees, but you also can't deny what the dude did. Rain Don Cone and Joe Torre. So that's it. Like it's tough when you have these arguments or these debates or whatever you want to call them. It's tough because there's a lot of guys out there that don't get talked about because of the market they play in too. You know, put JT on the Yankees, and well, I guess you can't say that because Posada doesn't really get the recognition. What's up, Drew? He doesn't really get the recognition that I feel like he deserves for being as good as he was. I don't know. It's definitely an interesting. Oh, they gave us 5 base cards in this one. How nice of them. James Wood to the Nats. Oh, Drewski, how you doing, buddy? Out of 99, James Wood. Evan Carter. Ricky and Nikki. I feel like those players that switched to DH or first base didn't have impactful years on their careers after they switched positions, so they don't really matter. Hmm. Yeah. All right. I could. Man, what do you mean by? I guess. What do you mean? What do you mean by impactful years? Like impacting like batting average impact or impact on the team, or what do you mean by? I guess I don't really understand what you mean by impactful years because I would argue that Joe Mauer had a very, very impactful 4 years or 5 years that he played first base for the Twinkies. I don't know, Z Pal. I don't know. I guess I'd be interested to see what Mauer's stats were when he moved to first base as opposed to being a catcher, and Posey for that matter. Drew, I saw that you were Bobby Gibson to the Cardinals out of 25. Bob Gibson to 25 for Koval and the Cardinals. There you go, little Bobby Gibson for you, Koval. Yeah, I saw you were. What were you? You were hunting something. Hunting. Did it start with an F? Is that right, Drew? Some bird. You were hunting a bird. Can you tell I don't hunt? Willie Mays to 49. Pheasant. Pheasant. That's it. Pheasant hunting. That's right. Looked like you had a whole freaking truck full of them. Veritech, yeah. Yeah. 306 as a catcher and 278. Okay. So, yeah, there's definitely a significant drop off there. That's a significant drop off for sure. I see that. Dylan Cruz, Pedro. 76? Oh my God. Are there any birds left in freaking North Dakota? You just killed them all. Wipe them all out of here. Braden Taylor to the Rays. Jersey King of Braden Taylor. God bless. Them poor birds didn't stand a chance. Birds got smoked. Abner. Saw 250. Man, sounds to me like you need to get you need to aim a little better. You need to do a little more target practice, Drew. You saw 250 and only killed 76. Sounds to me like you're fired. That's an unacceptable ratio there, Drew. Just kidding. I would have shot absolutely none of them. I'd have probably shot myself on accident. I'd have been trying to kill the bird. Evan Carter and Gabe Gonzalez to 99. Gabe Gonzo to 99. Evan Carter. What's up, Laker? Look up, yeah, Z-Pal, look up 3 per person. Oh my gosh. Dick Cheney. What's the Dick Cheney move? Shoot yourself? Is that what Dick Cheney did? I think of Plexico Burris when every time I say that. Kyle Teal. Yeah, I think of Plexico shooting his knee off before the Super Bowl. Peppered someone. Did you tell him it was on accident? Stupid Plex. I don't know what's worse, Plex shooting himself or Tuck blowing his hand off. Or not Tuck, but JPP blowing his hand off. Both pretty stupid. Noah and Braden. Shoeless. Joey Jackson to 79. Poor Giants have just had a round. They've had a bad go of it. Of star players just doing stupid stuff to themselves. One of them cut himself with a knife. Who the heck was that, TK? Was it like 2 years ago? It was one of their safeties. Was it Eli? It might have been Eli Apple. Might have been Eli Apple or something. Still, he was the first. So he was a first timer and a last timer. Fell in Noah Schultz to the White Sox. Now we've hit a Colson and a Noah. Colson and Noah. Ripken. Yeah, you broke his everything. You broke his soul too. So if his wife finds out, you broke any chance of him coming back next year too. Marcelo, Mason Wynn explosion. Uh-oh, I saw a numbered Ellie on the back. Bubba and Justin. Look, there's an Ellie optic followed by an Ellie to 149. Here you go, Laker. Ellie to go with your Marte. All right. That's right. If it didn't break skin, I don't want to hear about it. Here I am. I'd have been bawling in the corner like a little baby. Oh, good. Although Z-Pal can tell you, I can take a curb like a champ if he's still here. Buddy, I ate a curb. I mean, I full blown ate it. I'm gonna try. It ain't from a lack of effort now. I promise you that, Casey. Guess what? I'll tell you what I will do. I'll tell you what I will do right now. And this ain't no bowl. I'm gonna pull every card that's in these 16 boxes. That's what I'm gonna do. What these cards are is anybody's guess. Yankees. No, 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 no. I think we hit maybe a numbered Brando. I think we hit a numbered Brando early, maybe. Maybe. Don't hold me to that. Nothing off the top of my head that I can think of, though. We did hit a numbered Carson Williams for the Rays. No autos. No Yankee autos or Rays autos. Um, Actually, that's another team we haven't hit. We haven't hit anything for the A's yet, which is shocking. Normally the A's can't get away from them. Kemp and Rain. Ivan Melendez. Hollow. Small sample size. Gotcha. Who's another catcher that I don't want to say platoon, but extended their career? How about Piazza? Didn't Mike Piazza do it too? Did Piazza move to first base or Royals? Yeah, the Royals don't have a ton, but I think Bobby Witt is in here. I think Bobby Witt's got autos. There's Big Mac to 79. Yeah, Piazza did it. 43 out of 79. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I was thinking Piazza did. He might. Yeah, maybe he did. I don't know. He did. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what his numbers look like. There he is as a catcher, Colton Cowser. Dodgers and he started. Now he started with the Doyers, didn't he? And then went to the Mets. Did he end his career with the Mets? Because did he play for the? He played for the Marlins or something too, didn't he? Kyle Teal. I thought he played like maybe a year or two with the Marlins or some really bad team, like expansion team, or I don't know. Maybe I'm off on that. Cade and Zach, Heston and Brandon to 149. He did play with the Fish. Gary Sheffield's another one that I forgot played with the dang Marlins. I always think of him as a Yankee. There's Skeens. It's about the extent of our Skeens so far. Feldman again to 199. We've had two or three of these Feldmans. 168 out of 199. Ended his career with the Fish. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it was towards the end. See, all you guys talk this smack about I didn't know before 99. Look at that. That actually might have been after 99. Leo and Sedan. Feldman again, coming attractions. We're all over Feldman. The A's and the Padres. Wait, who did? Who played? Piazza? Piazza played for the A's and the Padres? Or Sheffield? Remember Giancarlo taking one to the mouth. I don't. Man, I forgot Giancarlo even played for the Fish. I forgot all about that. Owen Murphy, Johnny Bench. Oh, Piazza played for the A's too. I did not know that. Or the Padres. I don't think I knew either one of those. Diego, there you go. There's your Dodger auto, Diego Cartaya. There you go, Casey. There's one. There's one for you. Hurston and Ethan. What's up, Z-Walk? We hit a Sammy Sosa 1 of 1 right there. Sammy Sosa 1 of 1. Nothing too crazy. We hit a Pedro Martinez to 10, AJ Smith Shawver to 5, Kobe Mayo to 25. Our lowest autograph has been a Chase Davis Pandora to 25 for an auto. Donnie Baseball to the Yankees. Stanton took one to the mouth back when he was Mike Stanton. Was that really his name? Did he really change his name from Mike to Giancarlo? Surely to God he didn't do that. You're just thinking. It's just a teal. It was a Diego Cartaya was your auto. A silver Diego auto. Casey. Francisco Alvarez and a Mason Wynn to 99 to the Cardinals. Cardinals had a pretty good break. Did he really? He was Mike and he went from Mike to Jean. All right. How in the hell is that the same name? Come on now. You can't even. There ain't no way. I feel like that 40-year-old guy. Ain't no way. You mean to tell me for 40 years, Mac and Colin, Reggie, Pedro? That's crazy. I did not know that. You know, another one that I forget about a lot that used to be a really, really good pitcher for the Marlins is Dontrell Willis, the D train. And I actually think he went to the Yankees. I think the D train went to the Yankees too. Dontrell Willis, baby. Middle name is Cruz Michael. So it's Giancarlo Cruz Michael Stanton. What in the holy heck? Rod Carew to the Twinkies out of 149. Carew to 149. And a Colt Keith Marbles. He didn't pitch for the Yanks. He didn't. Who did he go to? Because he did not spend his career. He didn't spend his entire career with the Fish. I thought he went to a major market team. Man, I could have swore it would be Yanks. Who the heck was that? Somebody look that up for me. A Tiger? Okay. I thought it was a big market team, though, not the Tigers. Obviously, I'm wrong. Melendez, the 49, 2 negative on the Yanks, maybe Detroit. Okay. Ivan Melendez to 49 for the D-backs and Mr. Mark. How about Mark coming through? Huge. Huge, huge. Big thank you to Mr. Mark Allen. Thank you for closing this thing down. Ty and Parada. Brady and Grayson. The Reds and the D-backs. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I was just off. I guess I was just wrong on him. Ralphie. Slammin' Sammy and a Jace Young to 275 for the Tigers. I do remember Dontrell in a Tigers uniform now. I do remember that. I actually, believe it or not, I actually remember hitting jersey cards of him in the Detroit uniform. I do. I do. Ichiro to the Mariners out of 199. 81 out of 199. Wait, what's his number? What's Ichiro? 51. Question for me and the group. Where will Petey the Polar Bear end up? I think he's going back. I think he's going to re-sign with the Mets. I think that them making the playoffs, I think he'll re-sign. Not a Mets guy, though, so I don't know what their payroll looks like or anything like that. I don't know if they can afford him. Miguel Bleis to 199. The Red Sox, huh? They would not necessarily. That doesn't you don't I don't think you can say that yet. I know that they gave him the standing O and they pulled him out of the game early and all that stuff. Like I get that. But having a deep playoff run can change a lot of attitudes and a lot of feelings. The Rangers, I mean, everybody's going to want Polar Bear. Like it's who wants him and who gets him is going to be different. I just hope he stays out of those damn major market squads, personally. I hate that. There's a Brando. I know I got some Yankee guys in here, so apologize. Some Dodger fans in here, apologize, but I hate seeing the rich get richer. I hate it with a passion. I can't stand it. Kirby. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's nobody that's not going to want him. There's nobody that would be like, nah, I'll pass. Everybody's going to want him. Luis Angel on the cracked ice to the Mets out of 25. Luis Angel, 24 out of 25 to the Metropolitans. Yeah, and again, I mean, if Soto gets a ring this year, maybe he leaves. Maybe he leaves to go be the stud instead of having to share a spotlight with Judge and deal with the New York press and media and all that. I could see Soto going to a place like the Reds. I really could. Not that the Reds would go get him, but I could see him going to a team like that to where they will move on to address second base. Where's Volpe at? What position's Volpe? Is he shortstop? The Dodgers and Yanks. Yep. I think that's the Marlins had Stanton. Yes, Yelich. Ooh, I didn't remember Real Muto or Ozuna. I remember Yelly and I remember Stanton. After you guys said that, I remembered it. I didn't remember it beforehand. Torres won't be re-signed. Are you okay with that, Drew? Are you okay with them not re-signing Torres? Glaber going bye-bye? And who do you have in your farm system? Can you call up? Do you have any second baseman in your farm system? Or is it a for sure you have to go get someone? Yeah, well, Judge chokes in the playoffs every year. This is nothing new. Judge sucking in the playoffs is nothing new. That's why they're lucky that they don't include the postseason and MVPs because he would never even be considered because Judge sucks in the playoffs. Brock Wilken, and the stats prove it. That's not just me being a Judge hater. That's the stats. Brock Wilken, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, Brock Wilken. That's better than the Smith Shawver. We'll take that one. Birdie, Volpe, Herrera. Birdie. Wait, who's that catcher that you guys was it your catcher? Ben Wright. Is it no, your first baseman. What about Rizzo? Because Rizzo didn't do nothing this year. We have eight home runs for you guys this year from a first base. That's tough. Jace coming attractions. Do you put Ben Rice out there? Fill a spot easily. Without having to spend a boatload of money, fill it easily, or I don't know. That's New York, man. You guys love to spend money. You need to find like a 40-year-old. You need to get like. I'm surprised you guys don't go out right now and sign Dustin Pedroia to a $450 million 2-year contract. That's the Yankee thing to do. That's the Yankee thing to do. Yeah, I'd like to see Rizzo go back to Chicago, to be honest. I'd like to see. No, you don't need to spend money, but you will because it's the Yankees. And that's all the Yankees know how to do is spend money. Chase DeLauder. What's a leaf year? uh, from a business perspective, I take it back. Strictly from a business perspective. But just know that's what I think of the Yankees. uh, but no offense. I mean it in the most sincere way possible. Mick Abel to the Phillies, peak velocity to 79. Buy out Marcus Semien contract before going with the prospects. So wait, is Semien with the Yanks right now? Z Powell, is that? Are you still talking about the Yankees, buddy? Or are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I really hope Rizzo goes to. I want to see Rizzo go back to the Cubbies because Chicago would welcome him back. But it's the same thing. I really wanted to see. I wanted to see Freddie Freeman go back to the Braves. Josh Noth to the Brew Crew, but that one wasn't as good of a going away party as what Rizzo's was. So that will probably never happen because Freddie's agent's a jerk. Oh, he's a Yankee fan. Yeah. Okay. That's what they did with A-Rod, isn't it? Is that what you're referring to, Z-Pow? Because that's what they did with A-Rod. Rizzo is cheaper than Alonso. Oh, God, yeah. That's tough. I don't know that I would want to go from the Yankees to the Mets. That's a lot of publicity and a lot of I don't know what the right word is. I don't know that I would want that. I don't know that I would want that kind of publicity. That is what you're talking about. See, look at you. I'm slowly getting there. Josh Noth again. Silver Noth to the Brew Crew. Me going from a man to. Hey, it's 2024. You never know. It's 2024, buddy. Much as that pains me to say it, it's disgusting. Makes me want to puke. I mean, the thing is, you're not going to win a title, I don't think, on either one of them. I don't think you're winning a title with the Mets, and you're not winning a title with the Cubbies. So, I mean, as far as that goes, I think that's an even. There you go, Gavin Stone to the Doyers out of 199. To me, that's an even a lateral movement, I guess. It doesn't really. I don't think you're not picking one of those teams over the other because of a potential of winning a World Series. At least I don't think. I don't think. And I think if you're being honest with yourself, if you're in both of those clubhouses, like there's no. If you asked anybody that's on the Cubs right now if they thought they were going to win the World Series next year, if they're being honest, the answer is no. And I think it's got to be the same with the Mets, right? I mean, I know what they're doing right now. I get that, but I don't know. I don't know. Freddie is ours. Well, he is yours. You are not lying there. He is inked. He is inked. He is definitely a Doyer contractually. But the crazy thing is, contracts mean absolutely nothing. Professional contracts mean absolutely nothing. You can demand a trade tomorrow because you didn't like the way you woke up. That's what no, I said Soto. I said Soto to Cincy. If he left, I could see Soto doing that. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, Pete Alonso to the Reds, that'd be fun. I'd probably become a bigger polar bear fan then. I just don't think the Reds are going to pay for anybody at all. Like the Reds owners hate the Reds so much that they ain't paying for anybody. A-Rod 199 to the Rangers. A-Rod to 199. Man, dude, that would be ballsy to go to the Mets. I don't know. To each their own, I guess, right? Milestones of Ichiro. Gout. Pro Weaver to the O's out of 99. That's too old for even Z-Walk. All Beckett and PSA. Trust me, I know what having $5, 10, $15,000 hanging in a room can turn into in the matter of a week. I got a room full of Wander Franco. So just be easy with that. Be easy. Dalton Rushing. Will the Mets offer more if Pete stays, though? Because they're probably not going to have the funds. If they re sign Pete, which, again, I know most people think I don't, Joey T. Don't. But welcome in, Joey. I appreciate you being here, buddy. But don't you say that name in my stream again. I know everybody thinks that that PD's gone, but if they do re-sign, you still think that they will offer more, huh? If they can offer him more, then why the heck couldn't they re-sign PD? That just doesn't make sense. Do they have a glaring need? Sending you, I don't need any more Wanders. I don't know what to do with the one. I'm still heartbroken. I'm still hoping and praying that some news comes out that says this was all just a dream and that Wander's back to being who Wander was. But so far, I haven't got that news. So, do the Mets have a glaring outfield with? Do they have a glaring outfield hole? The Mets that I mean Soto would fill? Because if not, then I don't. I did miss your question. I'm sorry, Z Pal. I didn't see it. Okay, question. 3 years from now, when Vegas Stadium opens, what studs now join the A's? Good old Vegas money. That's a great question right there. That is a great question. You will definitely get. It will become the A's will become a destination. They will become a destination hub. Unlike now, nobody wants to go to the Oakland, which I mean, Oakland's okay, right? I mean, weather-wise is okay. It's ooh, Marte, really? That's not the one I was expecting. Oh, you know what? You know what, Schlinker? I'm thinking of the Marte in Arizona. I don't know anything about. Wait, you got Starling Marte, you got Starling, and you got Sterling. Which Marte is the one in Arizona? That's the dude that's a stud, but I think he's an infielder. There's a nice Leo. He's like the number two hitter, number one, number two hitter in Arizona, I think. I think that's Starling Marte. All right, here we go. Auto Brandon Barrera to the Blue Jays out of 99. Cattell. Yeah, that is Cattell. So, wait, because there's a Starling and a Sterling and a Cattell. Too many. Name that Marte. Just like the name your Molina. Name that Marte. There's another one. Noelvi and Joe. I don't know who Noel is. I don't know who Noel. Santander, dude. Cattell. your talk to text is killing you, Z-Walk. Or autocorrect or whatever it is. Yeah, but yeah, I think you're right, Z-Walk. Keto Mac. That's like, oh gosh, who was that dude that I said I made that mistake? I made that mistake. I thought we hit a Bo Jackson, but it was really somebody else, and you guys gave me hell for a year. Jacob Wilson to 149. I think that's the first. Paint. Yeah, it's the phone. It's not you. I think that's the first A's hit we've had right there. First A's numbered card. I think Z-Walk stroked out for a second. I think he stroked out for a mini second there. Howard Johnson, Dusty, that's it. Howard Johnson. That is it. It is Howard Johnson. Good grief. My Atlanta. You guys rode me like sea biscuit for that one. Rightfully so. Rightfully Hojo. That's it. 16. Duke Snyder. Don Sutton. Oh, so you got a lot of the legends. That's cool. Legends never die. Unless your legend turns out to be P. Diddy or something. I think you're good. Oh, Lord. Man, I am so glad. You guys have no idea how glad I am you guys are talking tonight because I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I was low key dreading this because I thought I was just going to be sitting here by myself all night. So thank you guys so much. Zach Neto to the Angels out of 49. 49 of 49. The no baby oil. Got rid of all the baby oil, huh? Slamming Sammy. The lubricant legend. Good grief. Ted Lyons. Never heard of the feller. Oh, Theodore Lyons. The lubricant legend. I have not seen or heard one bit about that. I'm dead serious. I don't know anything about it by choice. I never listened to P Diddy. I was never a P Diddy fan, so it doesn't affect me the way it's affected some people. But yeah, I've not seen one bit. I don't know. I don't even know what he's guilty of or accused of or anything. Six went 0 for 4. Yeah, I've lost my fair share of money on Jazz. Auto number one is a Chase DeLauder again. That's the second DeLauder. To the Guardians. Chase DeLauder to the Guardians. Julian. No, I don't plan on it, Z Pal. I don't plan on it. Wade Boggs to 99 to the Bo Sox. 27 and 9. Yeah, he can do a lot of things. Going away would be the best. Most of my wonders, should we buy, hold, or sell? I will never bring it up. You can't sell them. I mean, you're not going to get anything for them. So I don't. I mean, I would say maybe like 6 months ago. Maybe 6 months ago, you could have sold and got a little bit for him, just because there was still some people that was holding out hope that he was going to be proven innocent and all that. But now it doesn't matter. Even if he's proven innocent, he's going to be. There's Dylan Cruz, the 275. He's going to be worse than Trevor Bauer. I mean, Trevor Bauer was proven innocent, and nobody in the MLB will touch him with a 10-foot pole. So it's going to be the same for Wander. Even if he's proven innocent, he'll never get out of the Korean Baseball League at best, no matter what. There are 4, 5, 7 boxes plus this one, so basically 8 boxes left. We're about halfway. There's 16 boxes in a case, so we're a little more than halfway. Leo explosion, a little more than halfway. You forgot to burn. You could have put burn them as an option too, and that probably would be the way to go. Unfortunately. I don't know. I'm not going to do anything with mine just because I got so many of them anyway. And the thing is, with me, I would say probably 90% of the Wanders I have were gifted to me. So I was never, ever, ever going to sell them no matter what happened anyway. Didn't matter. Things could have been the opposite, and he could have set every record in the world, and I still wouldn't have sold them. So they could be worth $1 million, and I wouldn't have sold them because they were mostly all gifts. 34 out of 39. Lazaro Montez, Black Velocity. That one goes to Friedlander and the Mariners. The Dodgers fire. I'm trying, Casey. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Phil Rarudo. Lazaro and Yiddy. Eldridge and Tomey. Didn't touch Bauer this year, but they will this offseason. He gets back. I see. That's the part. It just doesn't make sense, man, because you had so many teams that were in a playoff chase that he had already said he was willing to take the league minimum, veteran minimum, to go pitch. And you had so many teams that were so close to the playoffs. Like, it's not like he was sitting on the couch either. Like, he's pitching. Like, he is in. I mean, he's in postseason mode. You know what I mean? Like, he's been pitching all year. Oh, I know, Casey. I know, brother. It just that like if people were gonna take a chance on him, why not take a chance at league minimum to make the playoffs? because it's a prorated. I mean, you're paying him for 2 weeks out of 149 to Cruz. You're literally paying him for 2 weeks. You could have paid the dude what, $200,000 probably is all it would have cost for a chance to make the playoffs. Less than that. Probably would have cost less than that. And it just doesn't make sense why nobody took that chance. And I don't know those teams that were on the cusp. So maybe they were already set and didn't need pitching for whatever reason, but find that hard to believe. Drew Jones to 199. The Diamondbacks, I think they were on the cusp. So I don't know. Might end up, yeah, I mean, that probably would be the way it goes because they will probably offer him 30 times what anybody else will offer him. Somebody will offer him league minimum, and the Yankees will come in and say, we think you're better than that. Let's sign you to a 4-year, $400 million contract. How about that? Ronnie Mauricio. Ronnie. The Mick and the Rocket. The Mick and the Rocket. Wainwright to the Cardinals out of 199. 13 out of 199. He said, hell yeah, we will. Brady House. Chase. Lou Brock. Silver. And Yoshi. Masataka. What are these? To 275. Couldn't see that. Glare was right on it. I think he had to stay on that team as part of the MLB, getting involved to have a little more time for it to go away in social media stuff. He did. Yeah, that social media stuff he did was not helping him by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't think it was. No, I don't think he was doing it for show. I honestly think Trevor Bauer was trying. He is trying to show up the MLB because he even said in one of those videos that he was going to sue him for defamation. And I don't know how he doesn't win that. I honestly have no idea how he doesn't win that hands down. Like that's an open and shut defamation lawsuit against the MLB, in my opinion. Now I'm not part of a legal counsel or anything like that, but Patch, what's up, brother man? But from the outside looking in, I don't see any way that that's not an open and shut case. Bubba Chandler, like that's an easy one. Got to think that he would have attorneys lined up out the wazoo to take that case on. Xavier Roman Wainwright again. 100%. He should be playing. There's no way he should have been playing all year this year. He should not have had to play overseas, Japan. Wainwright to 199. I just hit a Wainwright to one. Yeah, look at that. Same box. 43 and 13. Same box, like 2 packs apart. 3 packs apart. I mean, yeah, there could be some behind the scenes stuff like that, Z Pow, for sure. There definitely could be some of that, but I don't know. If that's the case, then I don't know why he's saying or why he said half the stuff that he said then. God bless. Noah Schultz again. Both of the autos out of this box were duplicates. A Chase DeLauder and a Noah Schultz. We've hit both those. Oh, Wayno. Mac. Colin, there's a Skeens. That's the first non-just paper-based Skeens that we've hit. Hopefully the second half of this case has some better Skeens in it. Yeah, I guess it could be Z-Pow. It could be. I don't take Trevor Bauer as an acting guy, I guess. I feel like he's authentic. and he just tells it. He's like a Russell Westbrook type. Like he doesn't pull no punches. It is what it is. And again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong many a time before. All right, there we go. That was the halfway point. 7 boxes left. There's a good chance I'll lose my voice by the time we're done. Yeah, I mean, I'll take him with the Rays all day. I'll take him with the Rays all day. Problem is, the Rays don't like that kind of spotlight. The Rays don't like that kind of spotlight. So, for that reason alone, I don't think he'll ever be a Ray. That just buried a multi-million dollar gambling interpreter instead of. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Z-Pal. I think everybody and their brother knows that Shohei was guilty. But, like I said earlier, the MLB needs Shohei more than Shohei needs the MLB. So they're willing and able to just sweep it under the rug. There's a Braden Taylor to 49. Nice little Braden. Lazaro and Yiddy. Wiggins and Bobby Witt. Oh yeah, it's a big broom if they want it to be a big broom. Let's get it right. It's only a big broom if they want it to be a big broom. James Wood to 99. Because let's face it, I mean they could literally drug test if they drug tested the entire MLB right now. Teams wouldn't have enough guys to field a team. They wouldn't have enough guys on their roster. So it's all, especially this time of year, guys are fighting injuries. You know, they're taking steroids like it's candy so they can stay on the field. You mean to tell me Freddie Freeman, a high ankle sprain it keeps guys out for 3 to 4 weeks. So he either got misdiagnosed or that guy's on so many uppers that, I mean, they probably can't do interviews with Freddie Freeman because his eyes are so bloodshot. Blake Mitchell to 199. To the Royals. Might be the Royals' first hit right there. So I don't know. Like, it's all in what they want to do. They control the narrative. They control 100% of the narrative. Ooh, to 10, Emmett Sheehan to 10 to the Dodgers. 6 out of 10, Emmett. There you go, Casey. He's a nice little pitcher. Jim B. Hey, Drew, we have found out firsthand exactly what Jim Beam can do for me and do to you. What it does to you, it does for me. All of a sudden, that pocketbook just gets a little looser. Jimmy Palmer. Oh, God. Hardwell, Johnny, Aiden Miller. That's funny. That's good stuff. Yeah, it's funny. Your pocketbook gets a little thinner. Mine gets a little bigger. uh, that's why I'm shipping you a case of Jim Beam for Christmas, and then guess what? I'm going live that night. I'm gonna make it all back tenfold. Colt Keith to 99. Another really good young player for the Tigers. Colt Keith to 99. Skeens Marvels, look out, there's an insert. We're making progress. We're making progress. Oh my God, what is that book? That thing took up my whole stream. I wish I could show you guys my TV up there. Oh, it's not even up there yet. Hang on, I got to read this real quick. All right, Casey, if Trevor was in our bullpen, we would have won more games. Kobe Bryant got away with a lot more. Trevor liked to bang random women, so the sack chasing hoe tried to scam him. Sack chasing hoe. It was found out. Yeah, da 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 da. Right. Majority owners is Magic Johnson is. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with any of that. I don't disagree with any of it. There we go to the Tigers. How you Lee to the Tigers and Mr. Keppers. That is such an impressive auto. Yep, Casey, I don't disagree with any of that. I think the verbiage is pretty sweet. It's pretty funny, the verbiage you used. I like it. I don't know about the whole Kobe thing. I don't know about that, and I don't know about Magic Johnson, but the Trevor Bauer part, I mean, I don't know. Everybody knew he was innocent a long time ago, and they didn't bring him back because the damage has already been done. Like, the MLB was worried about the black eye they would get if they brought him back, even though he was proven innocent. Jace, Type, Carson Wisenhunt to 99. Carson Wisenhunt. That comment hasn't even showed up on my phone yet. I don't know if it's because it's so long or what. Schultz, Brooks Robinson. There you go. Oh, Miggy taking Munger's Brooks Robinsons. 25 out of 25. Cracked ice of Brooks. So what's the big hit in this? Skeens. Skeens is the big chase. Brando's a big chase. Um, all your rookies, really. Noelvi Marte. The Orioles have all of their prospects in here. Alvarez and Jace Young. Red Sox, Yoshi's in here. And Sadan Rafaela is in here. Man, Ellie has a jersey in here. Ellie does not have an auto, but he does have some jersey stuff, and obviously all your numbered stuff. Gavin Stone. Oops, that goes here. Mess that up. It's good. So Schlinker will get all the O's. No, Miggy got the O's. Josue De Paula to the Dodgers. There you go. There's auto number 2, Casey. Auto number 2 is a Josue. Good one. Westberg and Wade Boggs. Foil. Junior Camanero's in here too for the Rays. Junior's in here for the Rays, which is the reason why they were the price they are. Zavala to the Pods. Leo DeVries is in here for the Padres. Jackson Merrill for the Padres. They both have autos. Ethan Salas has autos in here. Padres are a really good team. The Dodgers have a ton of guys. The A's have Jacob Wilson in here. There's a Skeens to 275. We finally hit a numbered Skeens to 275. There we go. I can't have any bad PR. Trevor deserves to play for my Dodgers again. It's no different from the hit King, Pete Rose. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. And people argue about the Pete Rose scenario. They argue that he never bet against the Reds. Who really knows? Who really knows? Can you really honestly sit here and trust somebody that that broke the rules? I don't know that I would necessarily trust that he never bet against his Reds. But regardless, unless you can prove that he bet against them every time and he fixed the game for them to lose, other than that, let the dude in the dang hall. Again, the Hall of Fame, and I've said this 1,000 times, so you guys are probably going to tell me to shut up again. But listen, the Hall of Fame is made to tell the story of Major League Baseball. You cannot tell the story of Major League Baseball without having the steroids era in there and without having the player that has the most hits in the game in there. You can't do it. Put the dudes in the Hall of Fame. That's what the Hall of Fame is. It's to tell the story of the game of baseball. Put an asterisk by their name. Do whatever the hell you want to do to that, but you got to put them in the Hall of Fame. Jets missed another field goal. Them bums. Jay Buhner, I had them winning, or I had them plus 1.5 too, so I'm sure they're probably getting dummy thumped now. 29 of 199. Yeah, talking about MLB Hall of Fame, it really irritates me. It gets under my skin because it's just, I don't know, it's so narrow minded thinking. And you got baseball writers who don't play the stupid game of baseball. They don't play, never played, and you're telling me that they're telling me who can get in? Stupid. Blake Mitchell and Rhett Lauder. It's 20 to 20. Okay. That's great. It's got to be late in the game, right? Dang, it's 11 o'clock. Got to be fourth quarter. Fell into 149. It's got to be winding down the fourth quarter, too. Whew. All right. Now, as long as nobody brings up the Hall of Fame. Oh, dang, there's still 9.5 to go. Lord, still quite a bit of time left. A lot more time than I thought. All right, here we go. We got 2, 4, 6. This is the seventh box left right here. This is We got 6 boxes after this one. Oh God, I needed an intermission. I took my intermission before I started breaking. Jackson Hollow to tell that guy, sorry, I'm not taking the loss because that dude can't have a manager take over his team. Colson, foil. Snelling to 199. Sneller the feller. 71 out of 199. Out of curiosity, what's Dalton Kincaid have for the game? Somebody tell me Dalton Kincaid's stats for the game. Because doesn't matter to me now, but that would have been his replacement, he says. But I know he had a catch on the first drive. Love seeing the Brewers. I went to the theater and saw the documentary about the Brewers. I don't. What documentary on the Brewers? I don't know if I know that one, Casey. I'm not sure if I know that one. There's Sedan. A Hollow of Sedan, Rafaela. To the Bo Sox and Mr. Runyon. Heston. All right, we got a hit here. First auto is, oh my God, dude. That's 3. Noah Schultz. God bless. 6 for 61. Yep. So he would have won. He would have won. No wonder he's so upset. Poor guy. 6 for 61. Sucks to be him. Shane Uell. Oh, it was in the theater. Gotcha. I was gonna say I'd not heard of that. I didn't know that there was a show. Now I have been to Miller Park. Actually, me and Z Powell went to watch the A's play the Brewers many, many, many years ago. Doc Gooden to the Metropolitans. Miller Park was very nice, and it was only like a 4-hour drive or so from our house, from my house. St. Louis, or St. Louis, Ozzie Smith to 79. I'm just calling out cities now, cities, teams. St. Louis to 79. The Wizard, Rafi. We got a numbered Unleashed on the back. Alonzo, Farmelo, and Kobe Mayo to the O's out of 99. Couple numbered Kobe's. 1 to 25 and now 1 to 99. And Brooks, Ty Pete, and Pop. We got black. Ooh, that's a black Pandora. I like it. Blake Mitchell to the Royals. And a Bobby Valentine. Black Pandora. It sucks. Thought these would be numbered. Normally black is a 1 of 1, but it doesn't say it. Black Pandora of Valentine. Valentine. You say teen, I say time. She was wearing a Brew Crew. They knew. It's okay. They knew you, Z pal. They knew you. Amador, I was shocked that you wasn't at the last game, to be honest. I really thought you were. Or I really thought you'd be there. Showed me how big of a fan you really are by not being at A's last game at the Coliseum. Really showed me everything. Oh, that's when me and you went together? I don't remember her even being there. I don't remember Chelsea even being there. Just a bit outside. Huh. Just a bit outside. That's Bob Euchre, isn't it? Emmett Sheehan to 275 to the Doyers. Sheehan to 275. You also got Sheehan to 10. Quinn Priester, silver. Jace and Ty Pete. I don't remember old Chelsea Rue. Dalton. Oh, and how about that? The black. Black Velocity to 39 of Edgar to the Mariners. 14 out of 39. No, you make your schedule work around that, Z-Pow. That's true fandom. No excuses. You fan like a champion today. You knew that was the last game for 9 months. Don't tell me you couldn't have planned it. Wood, Heschel, and Pedro. Orelvis to 149 on the back. Junior, Caminero, Jackson Holiday, and Cam Collier, the two prospects. And the base. Okay, there you go. Now that we can agree on. Now that we can agree on. We can always just blame it on Chelsea when all else fails. Cameo in the movie with Charlie Sheen. Man, that guy caught so much crap too there for a while, Charlie Sheen. Donnie Baseball to 99 or 199. Nope, 99. Look at this. Bookend number 1 of 99. There you go, Drewski. Drew's falling asleep with the whiskey on his chest. Wake up, Drew. Not time for bed yet. Bobby Gibson, Diamond Kings to the Cardinals and Cobalt. Scotch. That's what I meant, not whiskey. I meant scotch, dang it. I messed that joke up. That's what I meant, though. Brock Porter and Willie Mays explosion. Scotch is going to be running down your chest here in a minute. Here we go. We got, looky there. That's what we're talking about. There's Brando. There's Brando. See, I woke you up for a reason. I just knew it was coming. I just knew it was coming. There's a Brando. Take that. Man, really don't have a good place to put it, but we'll go right there. We'll put Brando up there for you. Keep you awake for another 5 minutes. The Rocket. To 149. 71 of 149. Orlando Martinez. All right, last pack here. Last pack. Madlock and Noah Schultz to 275. I could do the rest of my life and not see another Noah Schultz card, and I would be happy. I would be ecstatic. Bob was the announcer during the games when Charlie Sheen was playing for the Indians. Yeah, I do. That's Major League. That's Major League, Casey. What team? What do you mean, what team, Joey T? Oh, Brando is a Yankee. He's a Yankee. Brando is a Yankee. But Noah Schultz is a White Sox. And I think we've hit 3. I think we've hit 3 Noah Schultz now. Autos. 2 or 3. Did Brando get traded? Is he now with the Twins or something? Or not the Twins, I'm sorry. Is he now with the Twins or the White Sox? Did I miss a trade or something? Or is he still with the Yanks organization? All right, here we go. We still haven't hit any of the real big autos, though. Like the bigger names, we haven't hit. He is still a Yankees. We haven't hit any of the real big guys, though. No Dylan Cruz autos. None of the Oriole. Oh, we did hit a Mac Horvath auto. Robin Yount to the Brew Crew. No Churios. Churio's in here for the Brew Crew. We haven't hit any of him. James Wood. How many break? We've never gone this. We've never gone a break without a James Wood auto. That's got to be coming up here soon. Jackson, Grayson, Nolan Ryan to 199 to the Rangers. No, yeah, no Wilson either. No Jacob Wilson. We still got 6 boxes left, essentially. That's what 12 autos. Yeah, 12 autos left to do it. That's right. Calm down. Yeah, there you go. Calm down. Calm down. You'll get you something. I just knew it. Oh, there's a Churio jersey. Yeah, I spoke that into existence a little bit. The Churio jersey for the Brew Crew. I'm getting pretty hot right now. I told Drew to pick the scotch up off the chest, and then we hit a Brando auto. Just mentioned Churio, and we hit that. Maybe we can hit a Dominguez too. Out of 149, a Espino to the Cleveland Guardians. Let's see one more Robin Yount. Not a Robin Yount fan? There's a Bobby Miller. Alonzo Treadwell to 275. To the Astros. That's it. Keep drinking. Keep drinking. That's the key. Oh, his card is terrible? I guess I don't pay enough attention to it. The Big Hurt, Franklin Thomas. The Big Hurt, Franklin Thomas again. Robbie and Chase. Pedro, there's Brando again. Just the hollow, paper hollow of Brando. Drew, Jackson, Owen. You got work in the morning, Z-Pow? Or are you off tomorrow? To 199. Owen Murphy. And a Sebastian Walcott. Marvels. You're up awfully late if you got to work in the morning. All right, here's another auto. Another auto. There's Pete. Tommy Seaver. RT, Ricky Tiedemann. There we go. Tiedemann to 99. You are working. Oh, boy. You got the late shift tomorrow or something? You have to go in until like 10 or something? Ricky Stinkin' Tiedemann. It's the Nate Pearson of this year. Somehow that's the first one we've hit. And I'm okay with that. Mac Horvath and Poppy. Explosion. Boom, 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 boom. Kyle Harrison. Gavin Williams to 99 to the Guardians. 7. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate it, Z-Pal. You don't have to stay up for me, though. You can get you some sleep, brother. That card is all bent and creased, and it's like dang near folded in half. And it was backwards. It was like this in the pack. But that thing is literally creased. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see it right there. Look at that. The whole card is creased all the way across. Dum-dums. Grayson to the Baltimore Orioles. Red to 99. 47 of 99, Grayson. Yeah, that's mint. It won't quite gem mint, but it's mint. Keep me updated on that Jets game too, guys. Let me know who's winning. Hopefully, you're giving me some good news. Bobby Gibson again. I hope the Jets win. Mick Abel and the Wizard. Oh no. 23-20. Come on, Rodgers. Go do your thing. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. 257. Did the Jets got the ball out of 75, Indy? Man, right team, right color, wrong player. Jets are driving. They need to take up all the clock, though, or score a tutty. They need a tutty, not a field goal. Hi. Emmett Sheehan again. You're all over the Emmett. All sorts of colored Emmett. It's a 149. Who got the Pirates? Pirates are Runyon. Mr. Runyon. Soderstrom. Hollow. And Zach Geloff. There, that's another one. It's the first one of those we've hit. Geloff to 275. That dude's a stud, too. Big fan. Like me some Geloff. I think he was the fastest man in the MLB. All flags. Great. No rhythm. All flags. I'm glad I'm not watching it then. I hate it when refs do that. They take control of the game. Cole Young. It's annoying. Yeah, I like Soderstrom too. That's the thing. Like I will become the A's will probably become my second favorite team now because I really like the A's. I like how young they are, and I don't know. I'm a fan of the A's. Helps Z Powell's a fan too. So Yohandy Morales to the Nets on the foil. I could see myself being an A's fan. I spend half my life in Vegas anyway, I feel like. So seems only fitting. Noth Gilbert Ichiro to the Mariners. Black velocity to 39. I like it. 39 of 39. There you go, Andy. They had no reason really to play hard all year, other than the fact that some of those guys are playing for contracts. I mean, that's the thing is, I made this comment the other day, and I think I stand by it because nobody's really given me a reason why it's not accurate. Baseball is a very individual sport that just so happens to be encapsulated by a team. Okay, now I say that because as a hitter, you got to do your job. Like it's not nobody else controls you when you're hitting. Like you have a job to do. If you got a runner on first and less than 2 outs, your job, or runner on second less than 2 outs, your job is to get that runner to third. That's a job. Like it's a very individual sport that just so happens to be played by 9 individuals at a time. That's my thoughts on it. 249, Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz to 249, number 2 out of 249. So close to that bookend. There's that. That's my thoughts on the game of Major League Baseball. It's a very individualized sport. My gosh, Z Powell just agreed with me. I was waiting. I figured you'd be the first one to say I was wrong, V-Pal, just for whatever reason. Even if you truly thought I was right, I figured you'd say I was wrong. Interception. God, man. Son of a buck. Son of a buck. Colt Keith. Stupid Rogers. He's washed. Rogers is washed. Let's talk about how much Aaron Rodgers sucks now while we open baseball cards. Zach Veen foil. Slipped. Put bigger spikes on. You can't slip when the game's on the line. Out of 199, Drew Jones. Ay, ay, ay. That sucks. Oh, well. It is what it is. Win some, you lose some. I think did the Yankees end up winning? They were up 3-0. So if the Yankees won, then I canceled out that bet anyway. Orelvis. Martinez to 149. Kobe Mayo. Unleashed. Slipped right into the curb. Now that I do know all about. I know that you are not supposed to run 5-2. Good. Good. So that cancels that out anyway. I do know now. Let me tell you guys this little PSA here. For you guys that live in cold states, okay, states where it gets really cold, like Indiana, Kentucky, New York, okay, don't do this. Do not do this. Do not. Do not have a lot of alcoholic beverages. Go outside where it's 20 degrees with no shirt, just your normal button-up shirt, your bar hopping shirt, and try to run with your hands in your pocket. Don't do that. Don't do that. It hurts. It hurts bad. Ethan Salas to 149. Yeah, well, see, maybe that's the difference. It's always cold there. It's always cold there. So you guys probably are used to it. But see, it's not always cold here. So it hurts your face really bad. Yuri Perez. But I'll tell you what else it does. It also sobers you up really, really fast. I will say that. It definitely sobers you up. It's like seeing those berries and cherries behind you. It'll sober you up real quick, like. Skeens and Tiedemann. Hink hints to the Cardinals. That's the first Tink I've seen. Most beer is consumed in North Dakota. Really? North Dakota. See, that's so weird to me. I would think that like Texas or someplace that's always hot would consume more beer just because I don't know. For me, like I can't, if it's cold outside, I don't want to drink beer. I drink liquor. If it's that cold, beer is only going to make me more cold if I drink. If I drink, I'm drinking like Southern Comfort or something like that. Drink beer with your breakfast. Oh God. Is that where the term kegs and eggs came from? That's got to be where the term kegs and eggs makes bar hopping really tough because now somebody's crying. Yeah. Yeah. Buddy. I wasn't fainting by any means, but I was in the bathroom pissed off. I mean, I was pissed. There's where it came from. Chase Dolander to the Rockies. College, I substituted beer for milk in my Rice Krispies. Oh, Lord. Golly gee. Beer. I don't know that I've ever even thought about that, Miggy. Kegs and eggs. Yeah, see, I've heard about that. I've heard of kegs and eggs. I've never once done it, but I've heard of it. I sure have. We used to make beer pancakes. Yeah, you definitely remember it differently because I don't. I remember being in the bathroom, hicked, and you guys kept trying to drag me out to the dang dance floor, and I had a gauze pad all over my face. Aerosol solution. It's beer. Everything is beer. Everything is beer. You improvise. That's right. That's right. You're out of milk. You improvise. Oh Lord. Slamming Sammy. Dolander to 99. It's a Chase Dolander box. Been live for 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh. Now my chat is all messed up over here on Streamlabs now. We used to make beer pancakes. Oh my god, dude, that just sounds disgusting. Now I'll tell you this, what I did used to do back in my drinking days. I would drink all day long. And I would always say you can't day drink if or you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. But my morning was never like 7 o'clock in the morning. Out of 49, Francisco Alvarez to the Mets. I've had my fair share of those crazy days. That's for sure. Don't knock it till you tried it. I'm surprised there's not some guys that don't do that at the draft party here, to be honest. Tyler Soderstrom to 149. Yeah, see, the last comment that shows up on my Streamlabs is Schlinkers, the Jets wide receiver slipped. It won't go any further than that. I've tried refreshing the chat. Gator beers, yeah, we've had that. TK. Drinking with Mama Bear, and she said, we didn't raise no quitters around here. There we go, Zach Veen to 25. We'll take that. Nice little Zach Veen. Green to 25. 2 out of 25. Terrible auto. Cool card. Mikey Schmidt. Mama said, I didn't raise no quitter. We did our ramen noodles and a beer solution. And I honestly believe what you guys are saying too. Like I bet you guys did do that. But that's the strange thing for me is I'm shocked that you guys drink that much beer in those states that are that cold. Yeah. Gator beer, you can't go wrong there. Cool Papa Bell to 275 to the Giants. Cool Papa Bell to 275. Yeah, see, I would think that I don't know. I would think if you guys are in cold states year round, I think you guys be drinking alcohol or yeah, liquor, not beer. Host Sway Dave Paula to 199. There you go, Casey. Host Sway Dave Paula. Procreate and drink. Yeah, it's probably the exact opposite. It's the other order. You drink and then procreate. Fireball, yeah. See, that's what I expect. Like I expected that out of those cold states. Just a bunch of fireball, which fireball, man, God bless. There's so much sugar in that. My Atlanta. Kevin Parada to the Mets. Yeah, there's so much sugar in fireball. I when it first came out, don't get me wrong, I was a fan. But man, the longer it's been out, it's just I can do a shot here or there, but man, that's just so much sugar. I say that and I drink SoCo like it's going out of style. And there's tons of sugar in Southern Comfort, but that doesn't bother me. But the cinnamon sugar from Fireball is just too much. Too much. All right, here's our jersey. Harry Ford. Harry Ford to the Mariners. I think we've only hit one. We've only had one numbered jersey card out of this case, and it was to 99. Only been one numbered jersey card. Joe Jackson. That's funny. Procreate and drink, but not in that order. Tommy Seaver cracked ice to 25 to the Metropolitans. Tommy Seaver, 2 out of 25. You guys have, Drew, you guys have, there's this beer, Spotted Cow. Spotted Cow. Does that come from you or is that in Wisconsin? I can't remember. I've never had it, but I hear people talk about it all the time that go out west. Sagano and Brady House to 275. Spotted Cow. It's out of Wisconsin. Okay. Spotted Cow, then Fat Tire. You guys had Fat Tire out there too. Now it's here. We have Fat Tire here now. But I think y'all had Fat Tire out there with the Spotted Cow. So I've not had it. I've never been a craft guy though. Like I don't do craft beers at all. Which is crazy because I worked for Anheuser-Busch for like 4 years. But I just never really got into the craft stuff. Yeah, Fat Tire. Yeah, I know that used to be out there, y'all. I got to get some more top loaders, guys. I'm out. Yeah, y'all used to have Fat Tire, but we have that here in Indiana now. But we don't have Spotted Cow here in Indiana. So I know when I worked for Anheuser Busch, it was all about because I worked for Anheuser Busch when Yingling came out, and we were fighting to get the distribution of Yingling, Miller Coors, us and Miller Coors. Anheuser and Miller Coors were battling back and forth to get Yingling, but they wanted to stay a sole. They wanted to be on their own essentially. And the thing is, they could do that, but they could only produce and sell X amount of barrels per year to stay without to stay in the guidelines, I guess, of or stay in the parameters. My gosh, I don't know how to say it. Basically, they were losing a poop ton of money. I mean, they were losing a ton of money because they would only produce X amount of barrels, so that way they could stay within their limits and they didn't have to sell out essentially. They didn't have to sell their recipe to Miller Coors or Anheuser or whoever the highest bidder was, which ultimately now we know that's Miller Coors. But back then, when I was working at Anheuser, that was always the thing. We were fighting all the time to try to get Yingling. And that's also where I learned about the barrels thing. Like if you produce X amount of barrels or less than X amount of barrels, then you can stay like a sole proprietor essentially. You don't have to mass produce your stuff. But if you produce more than so many barrels, then you have to be willing to be bought out or something like that. I don't know. All right, we're loaded up. Not to have to put a Budweiser stamp. Yeah, yeah, essentially, yeah. That's that's it. I mean, obviously they were, I wasn't on that side of it. I was on the merchandising side, so I didn't get into all the legalities of what was happening with that whole thing, but I just know that from like my sales reps and stuff like that that would talk about it. That's what they would say. So, but then I left. Jackson Churio and Jordan Westbrook. Explosion. But yeah, so needless to say, I learned a lot about beer and shelf life and all that stuff and competitors beer and James Wood foil. Sorry, not foil, hollow James Wood. And Griffey. But yeah, back in our younger days, me and Z Powell, man, we had some times, that's for sure. Uh-oh, looky there. We got a gold vinyl. We hit a gold vinyl. A gold vinyl of Cole Young to the Mariners and Andy. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty freaking sweet. That's so cool. Played against the Brewers, the opposite team, tried taking Spotted Cow back over state lines. Oh, really? Football team. Good Lord. Yeah. Yep. I made more than one run across the border. I made more than one run, that's for sure. Harry Ford to the Mariners. How about that? Nice little 101. Those gold vinyl cards are just sick. Good looking cards. Good looking card. Nicky Gonzalez and Doc Gooden. Add a baby, Andy. I didn't know if you were still here or not. If you conked out on us. Yohandi and Kobe May. Well, I guess it's only 8:30 over there on the West Coast. Wilson and Orelvis. Greggy Maddox to the Braves out of 275. There you go. For your birthday, you get a gold vinyl Cole Young. That's a pretty dang good birthday present there. That's better than any birthday present I would have got you personally. So, so congratulations and happy birthday, Tommy Troy. Red Tommy Troy to 99. James Wood. Man, I get so irritated last night since I'm telling stories. I got so irritated last night. There's a guy that messaged me. Haven't talked to this guy in a long time. Okay. He used to be a part of the group, did some stuff that I wasn't a fan of, so kicked him out of the group. Okay. He messages me last night. There's Barry Larkin, Diamond King. Messaged me last night at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. No big deal. I'm up, whatever. And he sends me these parlays, right? Sends me these parlays that he's got. And he's like, hey, they're like 4-leg, 5-leg, 6-leg parlays. And the two that he had, he paid $20 a piece for the parlay, and like one of them would have won like $400, and the other would have won like $200. And the last leg of his parlay was Bills minus 2.5 for tonight. And so he messages me and he's like, hey, I think I remember you saying this, but don't you gamble? And I responded back and I was like, well, it just depends. What do you need? And that's when he showed me the parlays and all that stuff. And he said, what would you do? And as soon as I saw it, I said, I mean, that's easy to me. You hedge the Bills with the Jets money line and just put like $100 on the Jets money line at even money. That way you've got $40 invested in your parlay, and if you've got $100 on the Jets, either way you're winning minimum of $100 profit, or sorry, minimum of $60 profit, or a maximum of like $500 profit. So he was like, well, I asked other people, and they said that I should just cash these out and place another bet for the other one. I was like, and this is over the course of like 45 minutes too. It took him like 45 minutes to say this, and I turned my phone off and I stopped answering him. He just now sent me a message, and this is what reminded me of it. He just now sent me a message on Facebook and just said boom with a bunch of exclamation points. Irritating. Taj Bradley to the Rays out of 99. Sorry, you guys are probably telling me to shut up, but it irritates me so much. I don't know why it just does. 89 of 99, Taj to the Rays. I just hope the Rays pitching staff can come back and, for the most part, not get hurt next year would be ideal. Yeah. Boom. Josue De Paula. I'm about to give him a boom with a block. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like, and not to mention, like, I don't talk to him ever. It's not like he's a friend or anything like that. Like, he literally, I don't know. Then you ask my advice and I tell you, and then you say, well, everybody else was saying that I should just cash this bet out and place another one. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, you moron. Justin Crawford to 149. Those are the people that just shouldn't be gambling. Like, just don't gamble. If you don't know what the hell you're doing, don't do it. It's simple. I mean, especially, no offense, and if you're a lower level gambler, like, I don't mean any offense at all by this, but it's a $20 parlay, dude. I mean, it's $40 of your life. If it's causing you this much grief, then you probably shouldn't be gambling $40. My guess is he probably used that $40 instead of putting gas in his gas tank, he used it on a parlay. It's just annoying. I don't know. Whatever. To each their own, I guess, right? I should probably just show grace and be happy for him. It's what I should do. There you go, Robin Yount, just for you, Z-Pal. Robbie Snelling foil. Yeah, I should ask him for like 10%. Like, oh, well, since you kept me up for 45 minutes to waste my time, you should go ahead and send me like $45. The Jets and Bills, plus the cheerleaders to cover my. You can try it. You can try it. I don't know who's going to take that action, but you can try it. Nolan Ryan to 199 to the Angels. Nolan and a Sebastian Walcott. All right, here we go. Here's a hit. It's an auto. It is of Kevin McGonigal. There you go. I like it. To the Tigers. No hedge. I don't want that action straight up. Kevin McGonigal to the Tigers. I like him. I like him. There you go, Keppers. I think Keppers got the Tigers. Yep. And Kendall, Jet, Cam, and Eric Davis. Alonzo, Farmelo, Cruz, and Roman Anthony to 275. Roman to 275. All right, we got another black. Black velocity to 39 of Lou Brock to the Cardinals. And Mr. Koval, 37 of 39, Lou Brock, black velocity. Diego. Bet you won't pull a Jacob Wilson auto. I don't know what your odds would be on that. What we got left? 3 boxes? That's probably like plus 400. Plus 400. Jace Dolander to 99. Actually, probably plus 700. I'd give you plus 7. plus 7 hundo. Brock and Enrique. Evan Carter. Bomb Squad. Jersey of Joe Torre. Looky there. Joe Torre. Oops. Wrong pile there. Joe Torre to the Yanks. Bobby Miller foil. Some color. Look like it's a national color for old TK. Brady House. Purple to 49. 15 out of 49. Brady House. 15 of 49. Last pack. Now we got 3 boxes left, y'all. Austin Wells. Roderick. Austin Wells. And Austin Wells to 275. Back to back, Austin Wells. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are rock stars for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I don't know what's going to be next. Like I said, should have some Sterling and Topps Cosmic Chrome. Maybe do a couple cheap breaks there. Now that this puppy is filled. It just sucks. There's no, I don't have anything coming to me anytime soon. I'm just kind of in that lull of product right now for all sports. Brooks Lee. Brooks Lee. Jafaya. Kevin Roderick. Ricky Tiedemann Hollow. Optic Hollow of Tiedemann to the Jays. Bernie Williams, the 199 to the Yankees. Bernie on the tribute. 4 minutes and then it's night night. That's a weird number. You going to bed at 11:52? You're giving yourself 8 minutes to do the deed. That's about 7.5 minutes too many for you. And I'm not there to help you out. So she's, I guess, just going to be disappointed tonight. Yiddy to 199. Sammy. Sorry, Z-Pal. Rarudo. Kemp and Cole. Jace. Juan Ben. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what I did. It's weird. Dylan Head to 275. Dylan Head. Yeah, I would just assume that, it would be at the top of the hour or, it'd be like 11:45 or no, you just some random number. Griffey. Nice little Griffey to the Mariners. Pink Velocity to 79. Another nice one, Andy. 52 out of 79. Nice little Griffey. Caminero. Midnight didn't feel midnight's doable based on how low your eyes are right now. Can't make it to midnight. Jackson Jobe. Jackson Job. Tigers. I'm glad I emptied my trash can right before this break. Hi, Pete. Willie Mays. I am. This thing's going to be a bear to sort. I am not doing it tonight. This will be a tomorrow sort job. Maybe I'll sort a little bit of it tonight. There, looky there. Looky there, Z Pal. Just in time. Just in time. There you have it. We did it against all odds. Julian. We did it. Yay. Ding, ding, ding. What do you have for him, Johnny? Ty Floyd to the Red Legs. Three out of 149. Number 3 of 149. Willie Mays. We did it just before you got off of here and going to bed. Now you'll have sweet dreams. Tyler Black to 149 to the Brew Crew. Tyler Black. I can't remember if we've hit both autos out of this box or if that was the first one. And Griffey to the Reds. Why exactly? Tyler, what's up, buddy? I love it. I love the fact that I can never tell who's just lurking. The 199, Vladdy Sr. to the Angels. Vladdy Sr. Yep. Now you can sleep. Get your beauty sleep, D-Pal. If we hit another one, then I'll send you a message after I get off of here. Brandon to the D-backs. Yeah, I talked to Pops a little bit. And that's what he said. He said you've been working like a crazed man, like a crazed lunatic. Yeah, I saw your post today. I couldn't help but chime in when that one guy, I don't know, was talking about the grid and all that stuff about now there's no lines for gas or anything anymore. My brother lives in Tampa too, so he was telling me he was going to leave, but he said it's pointless for me to leave because I'm literally just going to get stranded either at the gas station or trying to get away, so it's pointless. It's like, well, you got a point, I guess. That all the gas stations were out of gas and everything was gridlocked going north. Alcantara, Shanuel. Oh, there's a Conseco, numbered Conseco. A 275. Back to normal, yeah. So Noble Meyer and Brady. Noble Meyer to 39. Black Velocity to the Fish. And Mark. 2 out of 39. Yeah, so I heard a lot of people say that that Helene was actually worse for Tampa than what um, Milton was. That Helene, Tampa got it worse from Helene than they did from Milton. Blake and Bryce. Roderick and Jacob Wilson Unleashed. Zach Neto is our jersey. We still have only hit one numbered jersey out of this whole case. 14 jerseys, and only one of them have been numbered. Neto to the Angels. Junior foil. Wiggins and Ty Floyd. Lou Brock to the Cardinals. Out of 49. 11 of 49. Lou Brock to the Cardinals. Griffey to the Mariners. Last pack, and we got 2 boxes left, y'all. Cool, Papa Bell. Luis Angel to 275 to the Mets. That's good. I haven't heard like a death count or anything from not heard of like a death count from Milton from anybody yet. So I don't know. Have you I know it's kind of grim and gruesome and all that stuff, Tyler, but have you heard of an account like that or no? Way worse. High water tech rescue unit for that storm. We did some nutty stuff to see firsthand houses underwater. That's crazy, dude. 12 feet below sea level. 500 people or so by boat in a complex. That's just crazy, dude. Like for somebody like me that lives in central Indiana, from Madeira Beach, a bunch of people drown in their houses. Ah, that's just crazy. Like for somebody like me that lives in central Indiana, like I can't fathom that. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. It sucks. Like I mean, like I was like begging my brother to leave because I'm like, dude, just leave. Like they're saying to leave, leave. And he's like, dude, I'm not leaving. That I'm not leaving. This is so check this out, Tyler. This is what my brother said. He didn't want to leave his house because one, like I told you earlier, it was gridlocked by the time he could leave. But two, he said that the people that leave their houses, they got looters that will go in and just literally loot somebody's house as soon as they leave. He's like, I'm not leaving so somebody can come and loot my house. And I never in a million years would have thought of that. Never. But he said it's crazy. He's like, people live for these catastrophes down here because they just go in and start looting houses. And I never in a million years would have thought of that. Skeens and Ricky. Rafi Palmero to the Rangers out of 199. Rafi Palmero. Not as frequent. Okay. Yeah, well, it just made me think because that's what he said, and I was like, dude, that's the last thing I would even be thinking of. If there's a hurricane coming in, the last thing I'm thinking of is, well, I don't want to leave because I don't want someone to steal my stuff. Like I'm worried about saving my own dang life. The heck with all this stuff. Like that's all insurance anyway. I don't know. But he's also like a super, super old school way of thinking, dude. Like he should have been born like 70 years ago. Like Dylan Head to the pods. That's just the way I don't know. He's a very old school guy. Yeah. That's the way I would think. But again, I'm Central Indiana. He's lived there for 25 years, so obviously this isn't the first hurricane that he's went through in 25 years. But I don't know. I'm sitting in here and, sitting in Central Indiana watching Florida weathercasters say that, this is projected to almost destroy the entire coast. And my brother's sitting there like, well, we're still working. I'm like, what? Before the storm, expected to come back to nothing. God, dude. That's just insane, man. I don't know how you guys do that. I couldn't work knowing that I'm going to lose everything. There's no way I'm going to work. I don't know. That's just me. That's why I'm in Indiana and not down there. I guess here it's, it's, well, you guys have, there was a bunch of tornadoes before that hurricane too. So I'm going to say up here, we got a bunch of tornadoes. Like that happens, but that's really the biggest catastrophe we have. But other than snow, like it'll snow and it'll shut the roads down for a day or whatever. We might lose power for 24 hours if it snows, if it's a heavy snow. But other than that, I mean, we ain't dealing with nothing like that. Larry Walker and Orelvis Martinez, 4 days. Ugh, couldn't even see the cameras. That's brutal. That's brutal. Yeah, I don't know how my brother, because he doesn't even have a generator. My brother doesn't even have a generator. So I don't know how he was texting me unless he was, I guess he probably went to his car and started his car in his garage long enough to keep his phone charged. Because he said he just had a little bit of water in his house, not much. Colson Montgomery, yet another non-numbered jersey. Now that I think about it, I think that's all he could have done. He might have a couple of those charge banks or whatever that he may have charged up prior to. Crazy, man. Josue and Jackson. Rivera. It was brutal. I know that. I was scared. From 1,000 miles away, I was scared. My brother was probably like, dude, chill, man. Because I was texting him like, I don't know. I text him freaking 50 times a day. Cole Young to 275. But Tyler, you may know this. Your guys is I don't know if DeSantos or something like that, I think is his name. De Santos or something like that. But he went on the air and said something about like FEMA. He doesn't answer to FEMA. FEMA answers to him. And like that was all over the news up here because I guess FEMA tried to step in and your governor, okay. Yeah, I think it was him. And he was like, yeah, FEMA doesn't answer or I don't answer to FEMA. FEMA answers to me. And if they ever come in here and try to do what they did last time, then I'll show them the door real quick or whatever. Because I guess they were like trying to find people that were helping others out just out of the kindness of their heart. Like they weren't charging money, weren't doing nothing. They were just going around cutting up trees and all that stuff. Yeah. So, and I guess all the tolls and stuff were free. Like all the tolls in Florida or around that area, at least, were all free. Nobody was paying a toll fee. Yeah, I couldn't believe that though when he called out FEMA like that. I was like, that's awesome. Heck yeah. A-Rod to the Rangers out of 49. Good looking card. Yep, that was pretty neat. Must say I did enjoy that. Pujols. He does. He's got some balls, but he's got the entire state of Florida behind him, though. I guess if you're going to choose to make a stand, that's a good stand to make because it's helping the entire state. So he's helping from a position of power, that's for sure. Mac Horvath and Evan Carter unleashed. Alcantara, Bartolo, and McGonigal to 149. McGonigal to 149. Please tell your drunk friend to shut up. Who's my drunk friend? Who the heck is my drunk friend? Oh, Lazaro and Yiddy. Jackson Churio coming attractions. You got to use that friend word loosely around me. I don't have too many of them. Colin and Sal Freelick. All right, we're going. There's our last auto of this box. I think it's auto number 2. So it is Ichiro. Looky there. Ichiro to the Mariners at 25. Wow. Very nice break for the Mariners. And Friedlander. Had a baby, Andy. To 25. 10 out of 25, Ichiro. That's sick. Jay Buhner. I feel like every time there's a Mariner hit, there's always a Jay Buhner in the pack. Timmy Wakefield and a Frank. And beauty. Sagano and Gavin Stone to 275 to the Doyers. Gavin to 275. All right, y'all. We got one box left. Shoo. Talking and taking this break this long, all he does is talk. Well, a lot of the hits from the last 2 boxes, nobody heard anything because of him. The one talking and taking this break this long. Yeah. If you're talking about Tyler, I don't know if you're talking about Tyler or not, but I don't think I slowed down any at all saying the cards. And he's definitely able to talk. Uh, oh, yeah, I don't know if he's talking about you or not. I mean, I guess it's got to be because me and you are the only one that has been talking. So, I don't know. Keep talking. All right, here we go. You don't need to apologize. No need to apologize at all. Miles Miguel Blees, Johnny Farmello, and a Piazza explosion. Come on, one more good banger would be great. Well, you're breaking for what we paid for is clearly. We can agree to disagree. Paul Skeens. There is a hollow Skeens. That might be. Well, we'd hit. I think we did hit 1 to 275, but that's probably the second best one. Old Skeens and Rhett Lauder to 199 to the Reds. Lauder to 199. Yohandi. Cedon Rafaela to 79. 20 of 79. Cedon Rafaela. Bryce Eldridge. Boom, boom, boom. Wayno. Bobby Gibson. Oil. Scotty Rowland. Carson Wisenhunt. And a Kyle Teal. We'll take it. That's a beaut, Clark. Ivan and Cam. Kirby to 149. Kirby Puckett. Miss him. He was a beast. 116 out of 149. Oh, Puckett. Diego. Colt Keith. Pedro. Jackson. Max. And Roderick. Purple. Roderick to 49. Roderick Arias to 49. Tyler, are you at the house? Are you at the firehouse now, or are you back home? Are you on your off days, or Gabe Gonzalez and Jacob Wilson? Wade Boggs, Diamond Kings. Wade Boggs. Oh, Wade. Casey, I'll have to. Home on your 4 days off. I'll have to check, Casey. Do you like Gosh bless, what's his name? Dustin May. Casey, do you like Dustin May? Carrot Top? I feel like I had a bunch of his. I feel like I had a bunch of his autos. Hermar Johnson, Rhett Lauder to the Red Legs is auto number 1. Auto 1 is a Rhett Lauder. You do? You do like Dustin May? Okay, I'll have to check and see if I got some. I'll send them with. I'll send them with your package if I still have them. I don't know if I've given them away already or not. I know I had. I know I had 2 or 3 of them at least that were like patch autos from maybe from Donruss or something from a couple years ago. Sebastian Walcott, a 149. 143 out of 149. Sebastian Buster Posey. Noble and Colt. A silver Mick. And a Frank Thomas to 275. The Big Hurt to 275. And a silver Mickey Mantle. Hollow Mickey Mantle. You know what we didn't find? What we didn't find out of this case was a whammy. No whammies. Brady House to 99. Did not find a whammy. Bellman, Palatio, Rod Carew to 199. To the Twinkies and Tavis. 36 out of 199. There's one person doing breaks without. I still don't know what you're talking about, Casey. If you're talking about Tyler, I mean, anybody is welcome to come in here and talk. Half the people in here earlier wasn't even in the break. We're all just having conversation. And I was the one that was asking Tyler all the questions anyway. So I don't know if that's who you were talking about or if there was somebody else that I missed that came in and said something. Or I honestly, I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. But if it's Tyler, then I was the one asking him questions. He wasn't interfering or, if anything, blame it on me, I guess. But I was the one asking him questions. Luke Keishel. And Tyler gets in my breaks often. So he missed this one, obviously, because he was working. Keishel to the Twinkies and Tavis. I think there's a lot of love for Keishel too. Yeah, exactly, Miggy. I mean, this group is not just for if you got in a break. There's a bunch of people that are welcome. That anybody's welcome, obviously. But I try to talk to everybody that interacts with me. Jordan Lawler. Try to. Sometimes I don't see the comments though, and then you got to tell me twice. Mad Dog to 99. Z Pow's really good about that. He'll sneak a comment in, and I don't see it, and then 5 minutes later, he's like, "You didn't see my question." It happens all the time. Sebastian Walcott and Kendall George, Johan Santana again. Johan to 99. 93 of 99. Yeah, I'm not sure, Slinker. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm legitimately confused. I don't know. Jet and Alonzo, George Brett, and a Ty Floyd. Foil. To the Reds. My lord, you should see this stack. This stack of top loaders over here is insane. And that's not even all of them. I still got to go through all this top load more of them. Brock Porter, Jackson Merrill. I don't think we had another hit. We only got 3 base cards in that one. Henry Davis. Abner Uribe. All right, y'all. 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Boom, boom. Bobby Miller, green to 149. I'm done with one person in the room breaking. Oh, yeah. Talking and we don't hear the cards pulled. Some people have an issue with it. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't think anybody in this particular room has ever had an issue with it, but you're right. I mean, I guess if there's new people that come in, everybody expects something different. Um, uh-oh, there's a 101. We got a printing plate on the back. That's a good way to go out right there. A 1 of 1 printing plate on the back. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Casey. Every group is different, obviously. I know you haven't broke a ton with us, a few breaks, but yeah, the way I do it, everybody can talk. Everybody can talk. And I'm going to try to respond to everybody as much as I can. Who is that? Who is this? Let's see. Let's see. Juan Ben Chu to the Cardinals. The 1 of 1 printing plate. Juan Ben Chu. Cardinals had a good break too. There you go, Koval. There you go, Koval. Very, very nice. That's 1, 2. We had 3 1 of 1s out of this case. That's 3 1 of 1s from the same case. We'll take that. All right, let's do a recap here. Here's the other 2 1 of 1s, and I actually think this might be a 1 of 1. It's a black Pandora, but it doesn't say 1 of 1 anywhere on it. It's a black Pandora of Bobby V. Here's the other 2 marked 1 of 1s. Here's the other marked 1 of 1s. Sammy Sosa 1 of 1, and a Cole Young 1 of 1. He had yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, he had you're right, Miggy. He had the Chase Davis too. Chase Davis, Brando Maea, and Zach Veen to 25 as well. And then Ichiro to 25. That's sick. Sheehan to 10. Pedro to 10. Jackson Holiday and Mac Horvath to the O's. And then Jacob Wilson, Brock Wilken to 5, and AJ Smith Shawver to 5. And a Hurston. Hurston Waldrop to 79. I must have forgot he was on the stands because I would have never kept him up there. All respect, we have always had a good relationship. I'm not trying to ruin it, just saying something that makes a lot of sense to others as well. Yeah, no, Casey, no worries, buddy. I mean, all I can tell you, bud, is I try to do my best to interact with everybody, no matter if they're in the break or not, because to me, from a business standpoint, it makes sense to interact with everybody and not just the people that are in the break, because the people that haven't gotten the break are probably going to react better to me being more receptive to everybody in the break, because then it feels like it's not just about money. So, and that's, I mean, even if I don't know, the people that know me know that it's not just about money anyway. But to new people that are just coming in, you never know how they're going to think. So, yeah, that is a boatload of cards. Look at this. Look at this. Those two stacks right there. I wish I had something I could put them up against just so you could see. But, like, there's my hand. There's my hand, and it's a lot taller than that. So, but all right, y'all. Again, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome.